Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me today. As you see, I have a little person running around in the background of this video, so please just bear with it. This is pretty much the only way that I'm able to film these days is to have my son running around in the background. So I hope that's okay and it doesn't bother you too much. So this is the look that I came up with today. It's just a very natural look, something you can wear every day. Just a little bit of glow, not too much, but just very nice, simple makeup look that if you're just going out for a quick errand, something like that, this is a look that you could do and nobody's gonna look at you funny because you have dramatic makeup on going to Walmart. So this is kind of the look that I do most days if I'm just trying to do myself up to go out for just something quick. I hope that you really enjoy this video and that you learn something from it. And as always, thank you so much for watching. And if you're not yet subscribed, I would absolutely love it if you would consider subscribing to my channel. And make sure you hit the notification bell below so you can be notified of all future videos. So if you're interested in seeing how I came up with this look, please keep watching. All right guys, so we're gonna go ahead and get started. The first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna moisturize. The first thing I'm gonna use to moisturize is this Olay Henriksen Shear Transformation. I've been using this a lot recently. My son's gonna be loud in the background, so I'm so sorry if you hear him running around and making noise, but that's pretty much the only way I can film these days. So anyway, like I said, I use the Olay Henriksen Shear Transformation, and I've really been liking the way it makes my skin feel when I use it. Just gonna go ahead and apply that before we start with anything else. So as you see, it gives me a nice glow on the skin. It's not anything like dramatic, but I really do like it. So next I'm gonna go in with this Becca Backlight Priming Filter. This is gonna give me a really nice glow to go under my foundation. So as you can see, I have a really nice glow to the skin. It's nothing dramatic, but it is gonna be a great base to put my foundation and everything on. But I'm gonna let this sit on my skin for a little bit just to let it sink in, and so that my foundation doesn't like slip around, because we want to make sure this is nice and tacky and nice and dry before I begin to apply foundation. So next I'm going to go in with my foundation and I'm going to use the Tart Hybrid Gel Foundation, and this is in Light Sand. I really love this foundation, especially when I'm wanting more of a dewy look. It just gives you a nice glow to your skin, so that is what I'm using today. And I'm just putting dots all over my face. This is just the way that I like to apply it. I am going a little bit heavy with it. I just like more coverage on my skin. And next I'm just gonna take this damp Real Techniques Beauty Sponge to blend it in. Next I'm going in with the Tart Shape Tape, and this is in Light Neutral. I actually feel like this is a little bit too dark for me. I like the lighter colors under my eyes just to make my face brighten up a little bit, but this is what I have, so this is what I'm using. And again, going in with the sponge to blend that out. I'm just gonna pounce really lightly under my eyes, because I have found that the harder I press under my eyes, the more my dark circles come through. So I've started pouncing a little bit lighter under my eyes just to get it nice and covered. Now I'm gonna go ahead and set those areas with this Airspun powder. So I'm just putting it on the areas that I put concealer. So next I'm gonna go in with this Becca Soft Light Blurring Powder. For bronzer, I'm gonna go in with the Butter Bronzer. This is very well loved, as you can see. And this is just, I believe, the light one, I believe. And then I'm gonna take this Morphe R7 brush. It's just a nice fluffy brush. And I'm gonna begin just bronzing up my face a bit. And for contour, I'm gonna go in with the Hoola bronzer. For this, I'm using the Morphe R5, which is just kind of a tapered brush like that, so I can get really into those contours of my cheek. Now before I put on blush, I'm going to apply highlighter, and today I'm using the Strobe Light, the Milani Strobe Light Afterglow Luminescent 01. If you can see. I'm going to put it on the high points of my cheeks here. I'm also going to take it up above my brow bone, just lightly right here. I'm not going to add any more to my brush, but I'm going to just put what's left on it right here just to brighten that skin a little bit. Then on the chin, and using my finger, I'm going to go right here on my nose, and then on the tip of my nose. Okay, so for blush, I'm using the Milani Luminoso blush. Looks like this. It's just a nice peach. It's got a little bit of shimmer to it, so it'll be nice to give me that glow as well. I'm just gonna apply this right here. I don't want it to be too strong, but definitely want you to be able to see it, because we're going for a more natural look today, so you don't want to make it like pop too much. You just want that natural peachy glow to your skin. Okay, real quick, I'm gonna do my eyebrows off camera and I'll be right back. Now, I normally go for more of a dramatic brow look, but I wanted to keep it really natural, so I went with kind of a lighter color than the color I normally go with. Today, I used dark blonde. I know I'm far from blonde, but I also used this is the Brow Stylist Definer by L'Oreal. And I used the Brow Stylist Plumper by L'Oreal, and I used medium to dark to set it. So it's a little lighter than my hair. But like I said, I'm trying to keep it more natural today. So that's kind of why I went with a lighter color. Now before I move on, I'm gonna go ahead and set my face, because if I set my face after I do my mascara and stuff, it always like transfers to my eyelid. So I'm gonna spray my face first and then I'll move on to the eyes. So to set it, I'm gonna use this Cover FX Illuminating Setting Spray. Make sure that if you use this, you shake it really well, because if you don't, your face is gonna look kind of glittery. So make sure it's shaken really, really well before you spray it on your face. Now don't judge me, I'm gonna spray this a lot. Instead of just letting it sit on its own, I use my beauty sponge and I just press it into the skin. So as though I'm not extra enough, I am gonna spray it with the MAC Prep and Prime as well, because this one comes out more and I feel like it really melts the makeup together better than the other spray. That one is just more for the illuminating purposes of the skin. This is to actually melt the makeup together. So I'm gonna spray myself with this now. And I'm gonna do the same technique with the beauty sponge, just press it into the skin. All right, and for my eyes, I'm not gonna use typical eyeshadow. I'm just gonna go in with the two bronzers that I used earlier for my face. And this is the Butter Bronzer, and I'm gonna use the Morphe M521 to apply this into the crease area of my eyes. Let me actually move you in a little bit closer. Okay, so now I'm a little bit closer. You can see me a little better. I didn't want to zoom in fully because it's not really anything too intense, so it's not going to be too hard to follow. But yeah, I'm just going to go into the crease and buff it out. And I'm going to take the Hoola bronzer to just intensify it a little bit more because it's a little bit darker. And for the lids, I'm going to take the same highlighter that I used. Nothing too exciting here going on with the eyes. I'm going to take this little pencil brush, and this is the Morphe M419. Just a little baby brush to put that on my lids. And I think I'm gonna actually spray it with some Fix Plus before I apply it. Okay, and for my inner corners and brow bone, I'm gonna use MAC Nylon. So to make my eyes appear a bit brighter and bigger, I'm going to use the NYX Wonder Pencil in Light for my waterline. So can you see like kind of how that opens my eyes and makes them appear bigger, brighter, awake, not tired? That's just kind of what I do to get that look. So for mascara, I'm going to use this little baby Monsieur Big little mascara I got as a sample, and I'm gonna have to buy the big one because I love it. So I'm gonna use this on the top lashes. Before I apply mascara on the bottom lashes, I'm gonna wait till this dries because I am terrible about getting mascara everywhere all over my eyes. So we're gonna wait until this dries. So while we wait, I'm just gonna wipe my lips off with this little rag I have sitting. And for lips, I'm gonna use the ColourPop Ultra Glossy Lip, and this is in Fairy Floss. Now that the top lashes have dried, I'm gonna go in with this IT Cosmetics Superhero Baby Mascara that I have right here. So normally at this point I would be done, but looking at my face, I feel like it's a little too flat. So I want to add just a little bit more blush to kind of brighten up my face a bit more. All right guys, so this is it. This is my finished look. I know it's not anything super glamorous. I know I usually go for more dramatic looks, more bold eye looks and things like that, but I really wanted to do something more simple and just natural, something you can wear every day if you're going to school, if you're going to the grocery store, something like that. Just something very natural and simple. So this is the look. I hope you like it. If you do, please give it a big thumbs up, and I would love it if you would subscribe to my channel. So make sure you do that, and also hit the bell below to get notified from when I post future videos. All right, guys, I will see you next time. Love you. Bye. What is that? What is that? Bye. Bye, guys.